Hello, and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table. Excuse me, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play live stream production of The Savage Snows, brought to you by Poppets Coffee. If you love good coffee, head to poppetscoffee.com and you can get some of the best coffee ever made. So, when last we left our valiant heroes, the trio of them plus Cinder, or not Cinder, Scald. Wow, there I go. Already forgetting a character name.
Tisk. He's our mascot.
They had accepted a mission to find Lady Argentia, who had been taken by bandits. And they had gotten some information from one of the other victims, and now they are out in the cold during the middle of what would affect July the beginning of July. And as you can see on the screen, there is snow on the ground everywhere in the forest. So when we last left off, you guys had pretty much checked everything out here. And you did see a trail leading to the south. We zoom out on that view, and there's a trail that leads to the south here. So, what would you guys like to do? Oh, I suppose I need to unpause the game.
Was getting towards nighttime though, too, right?
It is, and you guys left late in the day too.
Shall we continue following them? Camp here for the night? I think you're on mute there, Connor.
He forgot to hit his push to talk button.
Oops.
Or it's not working again.
Uh-oh.
It is not a Knights of the Smith dinner table show without some kind of technology. Oh, I thought I heard a finger up. Pointing. No, we can't hear you, Connor. CC can vouch. We have something like this happen.
It really wouldn't be a Knights of the Smith dinner table show if it didn't happen.
Oh, nope, still nothing, Connor. Try refreshing. There he goes. All right, so we'll have him back on the screen hopefully momentarily and be able to hear him. Because I believe that they don't want to make any decisions without their gunslinging inquisitor.
Not particularly.
Got a little bit of noise there. I see his mouth moving. But we still...
No.
Oh, there you are. All right.
I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. It just stopped working. I don't understand. Whatever. Let's follow that trail. Well, wait. How late is it now?
It is about 7:30 in the evening.
Summer, right? So
it is summer.
When is the sun going down?
It is getting...
I don't think we want to camp here on account of corpses. Let's keep going until sundown.
We go tracking for till sundown and then make camp. That works for me.
All right.
I would like to do a little goblin. Be kind of like, do you have some skills in tracking?
Can you move the horses?
I look down at the 800-pound dead horse. I look back, but no.
Okay, but you'll shoot it if it moves, right?
Click,
Certainly.
absolutely.
Okay.
I gotta get some toy guns for emphasis.
That's not a
She
bad
very,
idea.
She very gingerly walks past the horses.
And the trail is so obvious that you think you could follow this even if you closed your eyes.
Yeah, this should be pretty easy.
Don't forget to take Scald with you. You have control of Scald.
It is true. Hold on, I need to go and find where my mouse is because I hate using laptop mouses. Okay.
I can assist on tracking. I do have survival.
Okay. So at this point, the tracking is primarily going to be watching out for a good place to camp for the night.
Kind of hard to miss the trail as it is.
The trail is incredibly easy to follow. Go ahead.
People walking through the snow is not hard.
Go ahead and give me a survival roll, both Bumble and Bessa.
Do we have any illumination penalties?
Go with the dim.
Okay.
I do have a torch out.
Well, I'm still wounded.
Do I have to go with this?
Vision, so no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Well, I'm
All
glad you
right.
did it. I was of no help.
So, after a couple of hours, you guys are being moved to a new map.
New map.
Yeah.
Up ahead, I'm going to move Bumble up because Bumble and Scald are both leading
Not Cinder.
camping.
Yep.
You can see off to the left of you there, Bumble, there is a clearing. And, where is my notes? Apparently, I forgot to turn on the display toggle. So, as you enter the full expanse of the border wood, the trail is passing through a pretty small clearing among the taller trees. I almost forgot there's a little bit of sound effects to go with this. It should start up momentarily.
Ooh, fancy.
Right?
Nice.
Sometimes it takes it a moment to load this one because this is a pretty... There it goes. I don't know what you guys have your volume set to, but I had to turn mine up a little to hear it.
Sorry.
As you can see, snow has started falling, and there is a small clearing among the taller trees before the trail continues uphill and out of sight. Off to the right of you, you guys, well, at least Bumble can see, a large chest that lies half buried in the snow.
I don't see a chest.
Let me
Hold
click
on.
on
Wait.
you.
No.
Huh. Why does it not have your dark vision?
That's what I was wondering, because I'm like, why do I only see a small circle of stuff? There we go. Oh, okay, I see the half-buried chest.
And that also looks like it might be a pretty good clearing to camp in.
Hey, we can camp over here, and there's treasure! She runs off ahead. Oh, it shut off again.
As she's running away, I would like to look around for danger or trouble because she's already getting away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Bessie and be like, I wonder if she's gonna be more of a liability or more of an asset.
We'll find out.
Now I'll start moving forward, looking
My
out.
dark vision went away.
It's still showing it from my end.
It is not showing it on my end. Let me try refreshing.
I will draw one of my pistols with one hand with the lantern in my other.
Okay. We'll give Cece a moment to catch back up to us. And while she's doing that, for those of you who are currently watching, if you hang out till the end of the show, I still have a set of Norse Foundry dice. Make sure we can see it here. It is the Dead Man's Gold Rogue set from Norse Foundry. So those who hang around have a chance to win it. And hopefully Cece will be back on here in just a moment. Close the viewers list. And here we go. Wow. I wonder if she got completely disconnected. The dangers of playing online.
Oh no!
I just thought it was the dangers of running ahead without the rest of your party.
There's that too.
It's so gone completely. Cece herself has suffered this setback.
There she is. You got your... We can't hear you. Just barely.
Faintly, yes. Something will break. But what?
Always.
That's the real mystery.
Always.
I have no clue what to pick.
Yell for your boyfriend. And in the meantime, go ahead and move your character over. And if you need to, until we can hear you again, type everything in the chat because everybody at home will be able to see what's going on.
Your system keeps breaking every single time I press.
That's really weird. Are you using Chrome or Edge?
Yes.
Okay,
Chrome.
Chrome. Well, as you can see, as Bumble goes racing across and you guys are starting to try and catch up, and I'm assuming that little Mr. Scald is right beside you. You hear a loud creaking noise as you trip over a rope that was buried in the snow, and as you're picking yourself back up, this is going to happen.
Time is frozen.
Yep. Because I didn't want her to move anymore.
No. Oh no.
I don't like this.
So as you
Got to get
stand up
ATS.
and you start to brush the
But
snow
you-
off, you turn your head to the right and you see this big spiked log swinging out of the trees at you and Scald. Good news is, you can attempt to make an evasion check, which is roll at -2 for everybody who wishes to try and evade this.
Are we all?
You two are fine. You see the log at her, and is this going to be the end?
Is this
Let's see.
-2?
-2.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, wow.
fuck that log.
Hey,
Bumble sees because Bumble has somebody else
Bumble sense
before.
is tingling.
Bumble does her best impression of a groundhog as she dives back into the snow and burrows partially beneath it. But what about Scald?
Rocky.
Every
Let's
time I
see.
press on Skull, it like takes off my dark vision.
Scald doesn't have vision.
Yeah, because it thinks you look. It like makes you look through.
That's probably why it keeps taking away my dark.
That could be.
How do I do an agility roll on him? Because I can't find it. Oh, there's his agility. I'm just blind.
Don't forget
Is
the
it a
minus
minus for him as well? Okay.
evasion
Do it
checks
right.
are always -2.
Ooh.
And Scald has bennies if Scald would like to use his bennies.
I was about to say can Skull use bennies. How do I use bennies on Skull? Well, I guess I just press the benny
So
button.
press the Benny button there in the chat box. Scald tries again. And right now, Scald is about to take one right to the face. He still has 2 bennies.
I'm going to benny it again because I don't want
It's
Skull to die.
40. It's 40.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's gonna get pulp. It's see the last soak the damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
All right.
Oh,
He doesn't
lay
get
up-
immediately
lay it on,
obliterated.
Here it comes.
Second kill
Oh!
dog.
Ouch!
I don't like you.
All right.
Yikes. What is
Right
Scald's
now-
toughness? Ooh.
Scald's toughness is 5. Oh. So you stopped 2 of those wounds. So you are no longer incapacitated, but Scald is laying on the ground. He had his bell rung. He is bleeding from several small wounds. Spikes hit him. And the rope, or the log kind of swings back and forth for a few more seconds. And then finally it just settles in place right over top of Scald.
To clarify, so it swung to the north and hit them.
It swung from the
east to
north.
west?
It swung from the north down to the south.
Oh, delightful.
It was hidden up in these trees here.
Ah.
Am I still coming up pretty quiet?
No,
No,
you
you
sound
sound
good now.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe it just needed to finish loading.
All right. Let me make sure that I turn off that tile. Because it has to be manually reset. Okay.
Also, if I lose signal, it's because my internet's shit and there's a storm outside.
Weather's fine up here in Northeast Ohio.
Oh yeah, it's like really coming down and storming out there.
Just
We had that
Out here in
yesterday. It
Utah.
was
I-
in Massachusetts. It was raining atrocious powerfully. But flash flood. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, my cat is currently looking very concerned at the window.
As they should.
I mean,
Well, he loves rain, and he likes going outside and digging in the mud because I swear to God, he's a dog.
Weird.
And so him being concerned makes me kind of concerned that it's raining really hard and I just can't hear quite as well with my headset on.
you're in the.
No, I'm in lower, like living room level, so it's like
Okay.
right next to the basement. So I could duck into the basement if I need to.
If you hear the sound of a freight train coming at you at high speed, just go for the basement. You're an Ohioan, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Don't get hit by
Right now,
tornadoes, kids.
Yeah, right now it just sounds like God's playing drums on my roof. So
For those of you out there who are unaware, I'm originally from the same area, and that is Xenia. It happens to be the dot at the big eye. Xenia attracts all the tornadoes. And right at
I'm
the end
not
of
over. Oh yeah, because I'm over in New Lebanon right now. Yeah. Yeah.
a few years ago,
great.
my town, Beaver Creek, got hit pretty frickin' hard on Memorial. The entire city of
Really,
Dayton got
honestly,
hit.
Oh, Trotwood, which is literally a little bit north of me, right now, got wiped off. Like that entire village got wiped off the map.
Almost, yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
All right.
It,
So,
Ew.
on to other
Good stuff.
disasters.
The disaster that is
Scald.
Skull.
Scald is laying on the ground. He is whimpering. He does not feel good.
gold. Also, I cannot find my token.
If you
Probably because you can't see it again.
there is a button
Go.
Oh, okay.
called Find My Token.
Sweet.
It is a very handy button to have.
When you have two
Where's
characters
the button?
and one of them it doesn't have dark vision.
This one right there, Philip.
Oh. Nice. Thank you, sir.
Now you know.
All right. That is actually part of the Iron Monk suite of modules. Some of them work great for Savage Worlds. I've weeded out which ones don't. For some reason, his enhanced journal likes to cause issues with your journals. If you have the Savage Worlds mod, Savage Worlds Core Rules mod up, and you have enhanced journals from Iron Monk, it wipes your journal out. Like, you can't open it as long as the Suede module is open then. Which
Is that
really
what
makes it
happened?
sad. Yeah, that's what happened with my Lost Colony journal.
Ooh.
All right. So, the two of you are up there. You see this happen. From your viewpoint, let's see. What can you guys actually... Well, how is it you're able to see so far?
I have a bullseye lantern.
That's 4 and 2 vision. Ah, there we go. Tiberius is not supposed to have dark vision.
I was wondering if that might be the case.
There we go. For some reason, I was playing with a macro for setting up vision and lighting, and I guess it changed your dark vision settings. All right. Oh, look, and even on the viewer screen, it's fixed it. So, as far as either of you can tell, because thanks to the torch that Tiberius has, both of you can see where Bumble went to ground. She just flat disappeared from your guys' line of sight. And you did hear a big yip as Scald got plowed by that log. I feel like there's a joke there somewhere.
We'll come to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look around to see if there's anything else unexpected amongst the trees and the woods and whatnot.
All right, give me a blind roll for notice.
I would also like to do so.
And at this point, Bumble is now a little bit more cautious and is going to go and look around before getting up.
Okay.
Did it roll that notice?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So active one or a private one?
It'd be the GM roll.
Oh.
All right.
The GM roll? How do you do the GM roll again? Oh yeah.
Isn't that a handy
Does my-
mod for me to have?
Did my
Oh,
blind game roll
I didn't
come
do it
out?
right. I didn't do it right.
That's okay. We'll work on that. You just need to click the roll button, Philip. I'm gonna call you Phil because I have like 3 friends that I'm really good friends with, and I'm gonna slip up all the time.
I'm good with that.
All right, so Bumble, as you're standing up, you manage to glance up and keep from hitting your head on the spiked log. That's the good news. The bad news is your dog is laying on the ground next to you, seriously wounded. For Bessie, it's just too dark out here now
Also, I'm
for you to.
so I'm distracted.
Yeah, you're also distracted by your wounds. Tiberius, however, you are pretty certain that was the only trap left behind. And as a matter of fact, as you're looking over at that chest, as you are kind of walking a little closer, you notice that not only is there snow piled up and kind of covering that chest, but on that front right corner closest to you, the one right here, you notice that there is some dirt sitting on top of the snow as well.
Some dirt sitting on top of the snow?
Yeah, not much, but just a little.
Is that next to the chest? Kind of like the chest was kind of buried into the ground or something?
Could be. It was right here at this corner of the chest.
All right. I will cautiously move forward and take a closer look.
All right. As you do, you notice.
Follow.
Okay. And don't forget, if you hold shift and use your arrow keys, you can change the direction of your light.
Okay, there we go. That's what I want to do. Down south is best.
Yeah, I'm not going to rule out the possibility, especially with some dirt there, that there was some dead zombie buried in this chest or something.
I bet you the chest is also trapped because it was just bait for it. There's not going to be anything in it. It's just going to be more.
Well, who wants to open it up and find out?
I do have some experience with traps and whatnot, so I would like to investigate in terms of checking for any catches, releases, little lines that are going to break, or any kind of traps that are going to go off. Particularly with that, I'm keen on that dirt as well, just kind of see if maybe there's a pressure plate underneath the chest or something.
Okay. Go ahead and make that notice check.
Can I just make that one public or still blind?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so
I will keep it.
As you're looking around, you don't see any traps. You don't see any of the telltales or anything other than the rope that had pulled up out of the snow when Bumble tripped over it for that log trap. And
so it was like the rope was kind of attached to the chest.
It wasn't attached to the chest. It was laid out in front of the chest that ran into the woods up this way. And it kind of ran across like this. So the other thing you notice is that this does not have a built-in lock like some chests do. This is has the hasp that you put the lock bar through,
right.
And there is no lock on it.
I'll look at Bumble and go, you might want to take your puppy, your rat, back a little bit, and I'll kind of like take the edge of my sword and lift the hasp up and try and lift the top up.
will kind of drag Skull away from the wreckage or from the log.
He's the wreckage of that log.
That is true.
That goblin dog got wrecked.
You know, there kind of is a mushroom-shaped stamp on the side of his head where he got hit.
Are they branding their traps? Let them
Anyway,
know it was a mushroom company.
So as you're flipping the latch off, it or open is pretty easy, and then you use your sword to kind of wedge in and flip the lid open, and the chest itself, as it opens up, is empty.
I am so not surprised.
So what do you want to do then?
Bumble just hugs Skull like, that's not fair!
Does Bumble wish to try and treat Scald's wounds?
Can she? I was looking at the character sheet and I don't really have healing spells or anything.
You do have the healing
medicine
skill.
Oh, I do.
I'll order it. I got a little.
You just have a -1 because you don't have a healer's kit.
I'd like to
Okay.
support her. I can.
How do I
use-
put in that -1?
You can use the modifiers for better rolls there.
There it is. Okay.
Make sure you click on the button twice. It goes away when you're done. Oh. All right.
Plus
Tiberius
2 for-
is going to give you a +2 on that.
Which I guess would be a net +1.
Oh, there you go. Great success.
Yeah.
That was a well-spent Benny.
That's a 12.
So that is indeed a 12. And that is enough to completely get rid of his wounds, because you are still inside the golden hour.
Yay.
Okay. So you still have this empty chest there with a little bit of dirt at the front corner right here. What do you guys want to do?
I think I would lift up the chest, try and take a look at the chest.
Okay, that is going to call for a strength check.
Not my strong suit. Oh man, my back's not doing so good.
I mean, at least it wasn't a critical failure.
Do you need help? Does Bumble have good strength?
I kind of look at you. I'm not sure you're going to be much better than me.
I can try. Maybe there's treasure on.
I don't think there's any treasure. It was bait for a trap. Walked into.
That's
You-
stupid.
You going to make the roll?
Bumble's finding treasure has given her super strength.
But like a child is enraged at the manifest unfairness of the world, with a chest that you suffered a trap for not contain any treasure. You
So,
do not
as
pass go. You do not
Bumble-
collect $200.
Out, tosses it to the side in her anger, and she looks back. Underneath it, somebody dug a ditch. There's a whole pile of equipment there. You guys can click on that new token that appeared if you want to see what is in it, which I don't think... Nope, I can't click on it from the viewer screen, so...
Oh, I can see it.
Well, shut my mouth.
Treasure!
I'm going to pop this sucker out.
Interesting.
So
Is this stuff
the
bloody,
two items...
or-
Yes, there is some blood on it. The two items with the star next to them are masterwork quality.
Nice.
It looks
I think
like
that's sure to change.
I will take this one of these light crossbows, so that I might shoot people and drop it.
right.
And bolts. So there is not regular leather, is it? Or is it?
Leather and studded leather effectively is just a trapping.
Okay. So not.
Does Bumble have any ranged weapons?
I don't think
If you don't,
Oh, a
you
sling.
should get one.
you've got a sling and
Uh,
you've got some alchemist fires.
Yeah. Proficiency, or does that not happen in Pathfinder? Savage Worlds?
Proficiency with weaponry is not a thing in Pathfinder for Savage Worlds.
Well.
So you can have
There-
your wizard
there
or
is.
sorcerer go rushing into combat with a great sword and not think twice about it, unless he doesn't have the strength to wield it.
Yeah,
That's-
strength requirements are as close to proficiency as you get. If you don't meet the strength requirements, you do suffer penalties for armor and/or weapon usage.
All right. Well, now we know.
It's nice to get use out of my soldier head right out of the bat.
That you are.
I don't have a lot of strength to carry a bunch of this loot back to town, so
You can always leave
Yeah.
it here and come back later and pick.
that seems like a good idea. Do we want to replace the chest where it was and
Yeah, let's make sure no one takes. Bumble's going to attempt to move the
Indeed.
chest again.
I'd actually kind of like look at this equipment a little bit closer, all of it, looking for kind of like signs of battle or blood or something like that. I'm wondering like if this was stuff looted off the bodies from what we just saw.
It is
place of-
definitely the garb of guardsmen. The garb and equipment. To save us from having to remember this later, I'm going ahead and moving it into the party vault. There we go.
That's a nice module. What module is that?
That is the item piles module. And for those of you at home who want to know what they're looking at, that is what the vault, or what I renamed a party loot, looks like. So everything that they are going to take back to town to sell, they can just keep track of it without having to actually carry it. Not that we use encumbrance in my Savage Pathfinder games, but
we
realistic
don't?
reasonable is all I ask.
Well.
Don't
I'm
go
not
into
gonna load
battle with
myself
everything.
Garbage.
What was that, CC?
This candy tastes like garbage.
I weep for you.
I know.
Did Alex
just want
pull it out of
candy
the
ba-
trash?
No, it's those Starburst gummies, and they're not very good. They don't taste like actual Starburst.
Yeah, there's your
No,
first mistake.
No. Yeah.
All you need is Starburst. Stop other words or qualifications needed.
I'm like, okay, no Starburst, but I still am not a huge fan. But these gummies are a whole new level of gross, and I don't know why I just ate one.
Oh, are we still in the golden hour for my wound? Because I'd love to get for it.
No, it's been 2 hours.
I didn't realize anyone had any healing skills.
I
fair-
forgot.
Nobody asked.
Totally forgot about that when we started the session.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have said something.
Well, next time. If there is a next time, or we all die, in which case. Well,
I mean, that would make
let's
for a pretty
continue
short
the-
live stream.
It would.
Let's continue this tracking and be more wary of traps.
Well, were you
Because
guys
they are
going
enemies
to
of
camp?
taking,
I think we should make camp.
right. I did. That's probably so. Is the dog. It was.
We should start a fire, and I know exactly where to get the wood from. And she points at the log.
No.
All right. So you guys set up camp. Let's see here. Take a quick look. Everybody's gear. And it looks like, yep. So I need everybody, as cold hits you strong tonight, to give me a vigor check. And I do need Scald to take a -2 to that because of the temperature and not having any protection from the cold.
The skull.
Not having any fur.
He doesn't have fur.
I know, that's why I'm like,
Yes.
he doesn't have fur, that's why.
He is a gross little rat thing. Does the cold weather
He's a
outfit
beautiful
give
little
any-
rat thing.
Does the cold weather outfit give a this?
It's actually stopping the penalty.
Oh wow.
Otherwise,
I'm not
everybody would
sure.
have the -2.
This is not good for me.
I think I'm getting an extra -1 for my elderly.
It does look like it. So let's kill that.
I'm
This
taking my
ain't cold.
finger off.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
It's good for me. I did so good.
I mean, as those of you at home can see, there's this beautiful box here that says critical failure on that check. It looks like Bessie,
Oh, no.
or Bessie, or fuck it.
Hey,
Uh,
God, I can't even remember how my name's pronounced. Jeez.
I'm old. Okay, so everybody else is fine, and I am going to have to look up a quick rule.
This ain't cold. You ain't felt cold till you've been in the middle of the high desert of the spell scar and magical ice hits you.
Can Bumble take out one of the leather armors and put it on Scold?
It won't fit him.
Just
Damn,
he's like
worth a shot.
he's like a dog in like a sweater. It doesn't at all. Sweater.
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
Wrap him up like a pupperito.
Wait, this is just fire. It's too small. We need bonfire. Bonfire, yeah. Get some more wood. And stop throwing green wood on it. And all those needles. Get actual wood.
Well, I reckon.
So the next
He's
going
dead.
to time. Both Bumble and there we go. Both Bumble and Bessa. Wake, as old, is a little slow getting up. He is still shivering. And he also has... That is, the two of you wake up. The first thing you notice is that Tiberius is still unconscious. And as you guys look over, you see the tip of his nose is blackened a bit, and the tips of his ears are blackened.
Oh no.
This is where I have to... I'm making because it's way too early to kill somebody, especially to a bad cold weather roll. So I am going to give Bug Medicine a chance. So can make a healing roll at -2, and she still has that -1 for not having the healer's kit, as she realizes that Tiberius, old man that he is, damn near froze to death overnight. So a total of -3 on that roll.
I don't have that. I don't have healing, so I can't assist, can I?
You can, but you have to do it unskilled.
Okay, you know what? I will try regardless.
I think I did that right.
Oh, did I recover a wound overnight or not?
No, not yet. It's every 5 days.
Crap, 6.
All right. The good news is, actually,
I'm going
it didn't
Didn't
put
roll
the...
mine with the Benny.
Okay.
Like to really help here. 1 success. Nope.
There we go. This is going to be a...
Got a 0.
Did it
I
start
gotta
off
add
negative
the...
3?
I'm adding the -3 on now because it didn't add it. Ignore that.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so right now, Bumble, you are failing.
Okay. Screw it. I'll reroll.
Why did it clear out your healing roll when I added the modifier?
I don't know.
That's really weird.
Let's try again.
Were you spending a Benny on that?
Yeah, I forgot to go and take the Benny off.
Okay. All right, so right now you're doing worse.
Bubba doesn't know how to fix this.
Well, when you spend, you get the best result, right?
Yes. And that was a Benny for that. So do you want to spend your last Benny to try and save Tiberius?
Sure. We'll see.
I didn't think it was that so quick. All right. I've been able to eat one more time.
Oh, Bumble.
I forgot to press the Benny button. Oopsie.
That's okay.
Come on. Come on. No, I still fail. God. I can't even.
There we go. All right.
A common bond, but I don't.
What about your guys' cards? Do any of you guys have an adventure card that would help? I hadn't looked.
I do. I forgot I had adventure cards. Where's my card?
Where can I find the adventure cards now? I don't see where my adventure card is.
If you go there,
I remember it popped up whenever I opened the screen, and I remember now. I remember I have it.
I did not see where that highlighted.
Oh,
Okay.
have wounds, or is he just dying?
he doesn't have any wounds. He is dying from the hazard known as the cold.
Well,
Now, wouldn't I be taking on a couple levels of fatigue?
Yep.
At least I thought I had a card.
I have
You
hot
do.
iron and whiskey. Play on a wounded character out of combat that subtracts 2 persuasion for the next game month. I do that to him?
Oh, I
Well,
thought I
he
had a
didn't
different
actually
card,
take
but I think
wounds.
this.
Cece, your
Okay,
card
I
is
think
actually
what
Very
I can
relevant.
use. I know.
pretty good.
I thought I had a different card than that, but this still works.
All right, so you play Here Comes the Cavalry. And of all the times for a weird thing to happen, this butterfly flutters out of the woods and it is struggling with something. Looks like something is stuck to its leg. And it can't like get its whole weight. And as it gets closer, it looks like a little vial, about yay big, of a bluish liquid. And it lands briefly on Bumble. Looks like it's stuck to this vial.
Poor little thing. Oh, let me help you. And Bumble tries to free its legs carefully from the vial.
Bumble is able to do so, and as you're looking at the vial, you're like, huh, what's the worst that could happen?
That is
I'm
exactly
sure
what
she
Bumble
thought
would
that
do.
last time she ran towards the chest.
It's a good thing. It's a good it doesn't come to me because I could think of the things that could be worse than this.
I feel like shoved it down Bessie's throat.
Wait, I don't know.
Tiberius.
Do you
Sorry,
pop the
Robert.
cork first, or do you just shove the whole vial in?
Shoving it and punch him in the
Pop
jaw.
the cork and pour it in his mouth.
So as you're pouring the bluish liquid down Tiberius's very cold mouth, you feel the warmth slowly return to him. And the butterfly kind of flutters around for a moment, and I don't have a picture of the type of butterfly. It's a swallowtail butterfly, though.
Okay.
Specific to Galarian. Kind of a bluish, pinkish coloration scheme, and it has long tails on the end of each wing. And it flutters around Tiberius's head for a moment, and then it flutters back into the forest. Really weird seeing a butterfly with snow coming out of the sky. Much better.
Butterfly's gonna be okay.
And then
That's the reason for it.
Tiberius wakes up, still fatigued, but he is awake as the potion of relief removes a level of fatigue from him.
Besse is like standing over him as he is revived by this draught. We almost lost you there, old timer.
That's because nobody got your fire going all night. Are you guys crazy?
Maybe.
It wasn't that cold.
Having been reminded, hey, where'd my card go? Did I use it by touching it?
No, it shouldn't
there it
have.
is. I am also going to use my card on account of wound penalty is quite bad. We do have a fire going. Whatever zombie bite wound I have remaining, I will cauterize in a very ugly fashion with the barrel of my pistol.
Okay.
Ah!
Go ahead and click on the card and then click play.
Where is play? Oh, there it is.
Should be. There we go. That way everybody at home can see what it does. All right. So I am going to add active effect to you. It's going to be a permanent one for now. That was persuasion.
For one in-game month. So I imagine nasty like zombie claw across my face, and now it's just a big, ugly, fused burn scar.
All right.
When in doubt, cauterize your wounds with your own hot gun barrels. That's
I mean,
the Alkenstar way.
sounds legit.
I mean, in
And
Pathfinder
I-
Second Edition, you actually can do that.
Indeed. You can do it in first edition, too. It is a gunslinger ability. All right. Well,
I love the
we are
artwork on these
rested.
cards.
That one was incredibly appropriate for my character who might as well be a Deadlands character. That really worked out for us. Awesome. Always use your adventures. The best one I ever played was in a Savage Rift. I was annihilated by a played the card. Another alternate universe version of you like pops into existence right where you die. Nobody else notices. So I played the rest of the campaign as secretly evil Negaverse version of myself.
Oh,
It's a good card.
it is a good card. All right. So everybody is up and at him. Tiberius is a little fatigued, but you guys know that this noble has mapped, and it's time to get on the trail again.
On the trail again. On the
And-
road again.
There we go. And as you guys start following the trail some more, I am going to load my map and pardon me. All right. So the wind and the snow is really starting to pick up at this point.
Oh boy.
And as you guys are trundling through, let me get everybody out here on this new map. And activate it. So the snow has become increasingly deep in this part of the forest, where a windswept gully carves a path through a tree-covered ridge. A soft cascade of snow falls from the overhead branches, hissing softly as it strikes the ground. The snow now counts as difficult terrain. So what that means is it halves your movement speed.
I like how there's like thunder going on in the background because I have a storm outside.
Oh, I'm like, I don't recall there being thunder in that sound effect.
No, that is my own ambient
So
sound
immersive.
effects. So immersive, yeah.
Much ambiance.
Much ambiance, yes.
All right. Well, so we're just
Yeah, that's-
trudging through. How high is the snow now?
It is about waist deep to the humans. Where is...
How much is Bumble buried? Bumblebee.
Bumble
buried.
is actually having... Bumble is not affected by the difficult terrain.
Oh.
Because Bumble is literally right now... Everybody has seen Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, correct?
Oh, is she lossing it and standing on top?
She is
Snow
Legolasing it. She is standing on top of the snow, walking solid ground.
Is that a magic thing, or is she just too light to go through the ice?
That's a druid thing.
Damn, I really want that.
I
now.
did not know that was a druid thing. That's good to know.
It's called Wilderness Stride. Natural difficult terrain does
Ah.
not impede druids.
Doesn't sound like a really
Gotcha.
important ability on your
Until you hit
snow.
something like this.
Yeah.
All right, and as you guys are trudging through the snow, I'm going to move you guys on up. As you guys get to about here, I need just a second.
So basically,
Pardon.
she's being worthless at breaking trail.
She is not breaking trail at all.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like that be trading off then and breaking trail, so at least we're not both getting tired all the time.
All right, I need all of you to make notice checks.
Notice check. Yeah. I
Like
reckon
notice
that
checks.
was notice.
Ah, just disappeared.
God dang it. Succeed.
Yeah, I might see what
Bumble
Bumble
did.
rolls.
Oh well, good job, Bumble.
Bumble got a
Good.
raise.
Nice.
It's because Bumble has the advantage of being above the snow.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Muted there, James.
Whoops, I'm muted. I'm an idiot. So you've got Bessa blazing a trail so that way Tiberius has an easier time following. And Bumble is walking along and then something weird in her feet. Give me one Scald as well.
Is Skull big snow?
No, Scald is light enough he can walk up. Scald fills it as well. So as we go into the surprise round, Scald and something is coming out of the snow, and Bumble, you are up first with the 10 of clubs. What would you like to do? You know something is coming and you think it's coming from this direction.
Mm. What does that do? Hold on. I'm forgetting things. Mm. Oh, okay, that was the environmental protection. Okay. Let's see. Bumble is like how sure is Bumble that they're coming from that direction?
She would be willing to bet somebody else's farm on it.
But not her own.
I mean,
She doesn't
she's
have a
pretty
farm.
sure. But yeah, she doesn't have a farm, so.
I mean, I don't think Bumble would ever bet her farm on anything.
Fuck it. She's impulsive enough. Bumble is gonna throw an alchemist fire in that direction. Watch out!
All right, so activate the alchemist fire. Everybody, because you're still on private roll.
Oops.
All right, so why does it not have the template built into it? Because it creates a... I thought it created it. Yes. All right, so Cece, what I need you to do
Mm-hmm.
is, well, I'll wait until you're looking at the screen. First, go here.
I'm not. Okay.
And then select the number 1 for a small blast template and place that template where you want it to go. How did I not put that one on my bar?
It says somewhere over here, right?
Yep. All right. So that is where it's going to start. This is a thrown weapon with a short range for deviation. Goes 2 inches to the 10 o'clock. So that would be. Wait. Zoom in. 10 o'clock this way. And it ends up right there.
Okay.
So, what I need you to do is Alt-click inside that circle.
Alt click. Okay. Okay. It came up. It didn't do anything.
Now roll damage. It didn't do anything you can see.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. All right. You hear something screech out in pain. Sounds like whatever it is. Oh, it was not supposed to show the name. Sounds like whatever it is underneath the snow, and it screeched really loudly. So, you want to know what's funny about that? Had you succeeded on putting it where you wanted, you would have missed.
I had a feeling that was going to be the case. I feel like
Fortune favors the bold.
The deviation roll put it
this
right
has
on
really weird
whatever
luck.
this is. All right.
Hey, what's going on up there?
As that happens, this guy comes up and erupting out of the snow, you guys see this, except for rather than green, it is white. And as it does, it is going to target Bumble. And
Nothing's
it
coming up for me.
tries. You didn't get an image?
No. There it is. Okay.
Oh, that's your internet. All right. As it erupts from, he tries to bite Bumble. And this is going to be blind until you guys either figure out what it is. And it is angry. So it is pouncing on you as it comes out. And here we go.
Ooh.
It hits, and it hits hard.
Oh no.
And Bumble is going to take 2 wounds from that blow.
Ooh.
And I forgot at an hour to go ahead and give everybody a Benny. So I'm going to do that now, so in case Bumble wants to.
Soak it? Yes.
All right.
Benny.
Let me refresh that. There we go. Now it gives you the soak button.
It did not.
Try refreshing.
Okay.
Here we go. She's going to
See you in a
disappear.
minute. Bye bye.
The vagaries of Foundry. I love it. I hate it. And I love it.
Much like my normal relationship with Roll20.
I mean,
Roll 20. I just don't care
Well,
for it.
everybody
while
has their
we're
own
waiting
thing.
while we're waiting for Cece to come back, did we ever figure out if there's a way for me to track judgment tokens on my character sheet?
There is. I just need to remember to add. Actually, I can do it
Oh,
right
okay.
now because she is still coming in. So
I'm
I
back.
go to Savage
How's-
Worlds. Okay.
It still
Do
doesn't
you-
let me soak.
Go ahead and spend your Benny then and make a vigor check.
You want to take off a rolling privately there, CC.
Huh?
Make your rolls
I already
public.
took it off. Already did. I don't know how to Benny yet.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, well, wounds shouldn't have died.
Let me trash that. All right, so that's a +2, so that's a 3, actually. So, you are going to be stuck with those wounds. Bessa, on your sheet is about to appear. Oh, did I not? Hold on. I don't think I marked that it has axe. Yes. Save changes. And
Ooh, there
on
we
your
go.
traits,
Yeah, I see. And judgment.
okay, so that was its
Judge-
turn. This
not-
thing
Thing.
came rip-roaring out of the snow and just wrecks Bumble. That takes us to Scald.
Scald sees his partner getting attacked by this worm and tries to bite at it.
Did we lose James?
No, I'm right here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Okay. All right, so Scald is going to bite.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Scald successfully bites. Go ahead and roll those damage bones. But it's not going to hurt. Oh, you know who didn't get the bonus, Benny? Scald. Because Scald is a wild card. All right. That takes us to the thing that's under the snow. Go. It manages to break its shaken. And it erupts up out of the snow. And why does it still have? Should not be vulnerable. Uh-oh. I think I know what I did. No.
They should be on fire, shouldn't they?
No, the snow actually put it out.
Ah, okay.
It
Damn
comes
snow.
rushing forward. And it is targeting Bessa. So it tries its bite attack. Oh, and it misses. It snaps and misses, even with the pounce ability. So it becomes vulnerable from the wild attack pounce. All right, so
Okay.
as we go into round 2,
I might get that.
all right, so Bessa got a 5 of clubs, so we're going to draw another card, and it becomes a 9 of clubs. And at the top with King of Diamonds is that dragonish creature who is going to target the dog. Oh, wait. I need to double check something. I did forget something. So it needs a vigor check from last round. So it is going to be fatigued as an allergic reaction sets into it from Bump or from Scald.
Ha ha!
So it tries to bite Scald. It is going to do. It cannot do a pounce because it doesn't get to move. But it can do a regular wild attack because it is hungry. It successfully hits,
No.
causing a wound. And does Scald wish to try and soak that?
Yes. I guess I'll have to just do the vigor roll because it's not letting me soak again.
Is the button just not working?
It's just
You
not
wanna-
showing up.
You may want to soak from Skull, not from Bumble.
Oh, oopsie. Let me do that. Vigor. There it is. There we go.
Oh. Scald successfully soaks. And oh, he wouldn't have that anymore because you guys lit a fire. And he is not shaken. And that critter failed horrendously as Scald just rolls with the punch. That takes us to Tiberius. Tiberius, you see these creatures. You're not sure what they are, even though it keeps popping up in the chat. And
Is there any kind of check I can make to figure out what they are, or is that going to take my action?
it, much like Pathfinder First Edition, does not cost an action.
Okay.
So that would be, in this case, cult roll.
I could do that. I got some experience with that, but not rolling well. I'm still a little too cold.
You're a little too.
And my brain's not functioning at optimum. I think I will just step forward.
Okay.
Target this one with my longsword.
All right.
What size are these creatures?
They are size 0, so they are man-sized.
Like a large dog or something like that?
No, they are fully on man-sized. Oh. That is a hit with 2 raises. Go ahead and click that raise damage. It didn't give you the bonus, but that's okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, take that.
As you take it out, how are you finishing it?
I'm just going to come up and just do a long slice across part of its length, disemboweling it.
All right.
And then I'm going to step up to help if anybody should Do some melee
check,
combat with gang up.
because he was supposed to have fixed the gang up bonus. Let me re-enable that. All right.
Yeah, I should, despite difficult terrain, I should have enough to get there.
All right, Bessa. One of these creatures remains.
Very for me that the one who was in melee with me is now. Bessie has been in the light crossbow, like just on one shoulder, like a longa, and will just slap it down. I will judge on this. I don't know what. What role would I be to identify a monster? As a Inquisitor, I get a lore free reroll on it. Identify weaknesses or abilities. Would that be an action in and of itself? You there?
I think you might be muted, James.
I was muted. I apologize. That is an occult check, and it does
Occult?
not cost an action.
Oh yeah. I get an 8.
All right. So with the raise, you know that this is at the castle. It is a cousin of dragons, and normally they have a poisonous breath, but since this one appears to be snowbound, it may have lost its poisonous breath ability. But you definitely know that from what you've witnessed, it is definitely an expert in hiding in the snow.
Yep. Well, let's see how it is to be shot in the face. Like
The good news is
in the face.
it doesn't have any cover from you because Bumble is only half your height.
Delightful. So I'm going to call shot it in the den. I am going to spend a judgment token for +2. To get on to the main modifier, only go once, correct?
Yeah, if you double click on the manual
Okay.
modifiers.
All right, let's see this twang.
Well, after the penalty and all of that fun jazz, go ahead and click that damage button. That's the head bonus in.
I
did?
can also spend another judgment token for +2 on the damage. I will now do. So in toto. And I'll drop my cross and draw rapier and bolts.
All right. Oh, you didn't have it actually targeted. But that's okay.
Dang it.
Because it did
Sorry.
take a wound. And it becomes incapacitated and drops to the ground quite dead. And that ends the fight.
Well, that took much less than I did.
I'm not going to lie. I thought they were going to wreck you guys a little more than what they did.
I mean, if they had connected,
We're
I
just-
would have been properly wrecked.
Yeah, Bumble was kind of wrecked.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
I'll certainly, well, first I'll look out, see if there's any other danger, and if things seem clear, I will try and help Bumble.
All right. So, Bumble, are you going to try and treat your own wounds?
I was just about to ask. Yes.
I would say you help me because I have fewer penalties than you do at this point.
That's true.
Do
I
you
do have
have...
healing skill, so.
Okay, so you don't have. You do?
I do not have a healer's kit.
Okay. So you do have the -1 for not having the healer's kit. And Bumble, you get. You just have to add a -1 to yours. Don't forget, you can add those down here.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll let Bumble do hers first.
This is gonna try
And
and help.
that's an additional -1. Still a failure, but it's not a critical failure.
Chance to try to butcher something of value or use off of these Tatzelworms? Since I know
The
someone-
skin. The hide actually, you turn it into scale mail.
Delightful. Would that survival check?
Alright,
Does anyone-
go ahead and make
Survival
your.
would like to help.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
That's
looking good.
She says, "A bunch of meat up. I will spend some on trying to heal her up."
Same exact.
There's nothing more than I hate than spending a penny and getting the exact same roll. I would prefer to have a worse roll.
Well, there's only one
Because
roll
you-
worse than that one.
technically got you got something. out of it.
I will try one more, then I got another trick up my sleeve.
Ugh.
Alright, so right
Oh,
now.
horrible. All right, so desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh.
I'm going to play Desperate Times. To take one adventure card, I'm going to take that adventure card Betsy played earlier of being able to cure Bumble's wounds with that adventure card. Okay, which one?
All
Well,
right.
Betsy played the cavalry. I played the
Hot iron and whiskey.
Hot iron.
hot iron whiskey.
Alright, so
Yep.
you playing it immediately?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so I won't even take it out of the discard pile.
It
And-
just happens.
That only removes. Or does it remove all? All wounds. Okay. As you cause.
I have a feeling the -2 on Bumble's perspective is not going to be much of a hindrance.
Just
I
a bunch of
couldn't hear.
we're a bunch of horribly scarred freaks at this. We haven't even found this lady. Would anyone like to assist me? Skin. There is after all, more than one way to hustle.
I mean, I'll certainly help. I don't have survival, though.
Bumble can help.
does.
Well then, help away, my friends.
Bumble makes the survival roll first.
You know what?
as does-
Why don't
oh,
I? Oh. Well, I was
Actually,
gonna say, why don't we help Bumble? But
Fucking cursed.
since Skinny's involved here, can I use healing to try and help? Use a
Yes.
little anatomy stuff
Yes, you can.
to support him?
because healing's worked out so. All right. Well, I guess it did.
Yeah, there's the success.
All right.
Alright, so Bessa gets a +1 on the survival check.
+1. All right.
Oh, there's an ace. Alright,
6.
so
Or 5.
between the two, you've got enough to make a single set of I don't want to say dragon scale mail, but we'll call it Tatzelworm scale mail.
It's wish.com dragon scale.
I like the way you
We have
think.
dragon scale at home.
You know what?
Hey. That's. I am writing down on my sheet.
Wish.com
add
dragon scale. Oh.
I can't like edit. What am I doing here? I'm trying to like make a thing.
An item?
Yeah, it's not like happening. I made new gear, but I can't write anything in it.
That's weird. Here, I've got it.
Like I don't have permission to like create objects.
There you go.
There we go.
Tatzel Verbenhide.
Success.
All right. And as everything settles down, and you guys are getting ready to move on once again, this is where I'm going to say everybody gets an advancement.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Oh crud! I should have figured out what I wanted for it.
And
Like pre-planned my build.
since they are now deciding what they want, or at least everybody but Phil is deciding what they want, that is where we'll pick up in 2 weeks. New cast member. Right now,
What are you playing?
I know, but it's going to take some time for CC to decide. I know CC all too.
Fair enough.
Why I plan my
It's very
character out
true.
to kind of help with this stuff.
All right, so right now we have 6 people in chat. Nobody has said much of anything. So what I need is, if you're currently in chat, go ahead and say hi for us. That way I know exactly how many people are in chat. I'm going to give it to... Oh, who was that? That was Atomic
that was me.
Samurai. That was you. Yep.
I am not
All
allowed
right.
to be on the show and also win prizes.
That is
the
true.
SEC would be happy about that.
That is very true,
Shame.
unfortunately.
Thought
Nobody's
they followed
saying
that.
anything, so I'm gonna have to figure out another way to give away this amazing dice set. This makes me anything. I'm seeing 6 people in the chat right now. I wonder if there are a bunch of restreamers. Could be. All right, so we will pick up in 2 weeks, which also happens, if I remember correctly, to coincide with Gen Con week. We will be doing the show as long as my compatriots are still good too. Yes? No?
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'll be there. So, and I'll bring my laptop.
Well, we won't be at Gen Con yet.
I'd love to be at Gen Con, but I won't be.
Oh.
This is the Monday
I still
before
got a
Gen Con.
laptop.
Yep.
Oh.
And,
yeah, I mean,
If you happen to be going to Gen Con, this is how I'm going to give away these dice. This is how I'm going to do it. If you find me, I will be wearing an Arkenforge tabletop t-shirt, wandering the hall. Also, our booth for Arkenforge tabletop, of which 3 other Knights of the Smith dinner table will be there. CC herself, Nick, and Mike. So the first person who comes up to see us and says, I love the Savage Snows, will win those dice. I will leave them at the table, so that way the first person who says that gets the dice straight from our booth at the Arkenforge booth. With that, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time.
bye.
Bye. Good night.